Hey everyone, this week we're going to work on reviewing each other's papers, which is pretty exciting since they're the personal narratives, and so it's always interesting to read somebody else's personal narrative because they really get into kind of a personal part of their life. And it's a story that's usually very well written, and so I'm excited for you guys to read each other's writing. And I'm also excited because when you read each other's writing, I think this is a time when you can learn a lot from each other. And it teaches you to have a critical eye, not just for other people's writings, but your own. You see, like, oh, wow, they tried this. Maybe I can try that. Or they didn't do that, and I'm really glad I did this. So it's a good way to reflect on your own writing when you start to review other people's writings. So we're just going to start. I'm starting from the week 3 discussion topic, and I want you guys to see a method for reviewing someone else's writing that's very useful, and this is what I want you guys to do for this particular discussion topic. We will do this again, and I'm really sorry for the voice. I'm not a 14-year-old boy whose voice is changing. I'm just sick right now. Um, but anyway, we're going to do this throughout the semester. So make sure if you have any questions that you clarify that with me. So I'm going to go down here. I already put down an example post. And the way you do this, obviously you're going to hit start a new thread. You're going to enter whatever subject. You're going to enter your instructions. I'm just not doing anything right now because I'm going to show you mine. And then make sure you add attachments. And then you would hit upload, and then your own computer would pop up, and then you would find your paper. But I'm not going to do that right now because I already did that. I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. So my title is example post, and then on here I gave instructions. It says, hi everyone, I've attached my personal narrative, please read it over. And then I get specific. Don't just do something like this because it doesn't give any direction to your editor. So it says, I love this memory, but I'm nervous that it doesn't contain a lesson, or at least that the lesson isn't clear. Help. Thanks, student C. And then I had attached the paper. So what you're going to do, you're going to do this. So you're going to attach your own with your own instructions. This is very important so that somebody else can read your writing and can review it. However, if you guys just post your own papers and do not review somebody else's, you will not receive any credit. It won't even be half credit because that's the easy part. And that's basically saying, hey, you help me, but I'm not going to help you. And that's just not good academic practice. So please make sure, yes, post your own, but the most important part is to review somebody else's. And the way you do that is you click on their download, and then you open it up. And it's just going to be a regular Office Word document. And so it'll come up, and you kind of just look it over, read through it. I'm not going to read this out loud because that's obnoxious, and I don't have the voice to do it anyway. But you're going to look over it, and you're going to look for different levels of changes. So there's basic changes, like right off the bat, you can see that this is not an MLA format. So I just highlight a certain part, and then what you want to do is go to Insert, and then, oh, where did it go? Wait, nope, sorry. It's Review, and then you go to New Comment. And so the comment pops up. And then you can start typing. You can say, this is not in MLA format. Reformat your paper. Now that's just a really basic one. I know we went over that last week, but even though you have to have your paper in that every week, so it's important that way, otherwise I won't grade it. But really, guys, I don't want you to focus on MLA format because I want you to focus on your writing. That's just kind of how it looks. So then you want to kind of go on and read through. So I've read through this. This person kind of starts off with decent description and says it was a warm summer night. The smell of gas, dirt, and burnt rubber filled the air. So that's a nice start. If you plan on writing a lot, you can put in, this is the way I usually put it. You can do Control Alt M, and that's the way you can do comments easier. It's actually easier than going to review and then new comment. That's what I usually do. You can choose whichever one makes the most sense for you. So you can start off, say, like, nice description. Only write down nice things if there's something that really kind of pops out at you, because that's not going to count as one of your reviews. I want you guys to have at least 3 critical pieces of advice. And so really I want to go down to this part. It says, and the life lesson started. And so I'm going to say something like, I see that you say your life lesson started, but I'm not sure what that is. And then it's really great to ask questions because it lets the author know what's going on in the reader's life. So you can say, is the life lesson going to be about spending time with your family, or ... something like that. And you can just go on. And obviously this person, I mean, I would have a lot to say because this person did not write a lot. There really is no life lesson. And I could put at the end here, this was a really big problem with this particular essay, was that I'm not sure why this story was so important to you. Maybe find some way to convey its deeper meaning to your audience, or whatever you're going to say. So you want to have at least 3 comments like this, like these. Things like nice description, that's nice to put on there, but it's not going to help them. And basic things like, this is not MLA format. Or you can also see, like, I know I can find a bunch of different spelling mistakes in here, or saying something like, don't keep starting sentences with well, because it sounds too conversational. Again, that's more kind of small grammar stuff. So these sorts of things are nice, are good to put on there, but I want you guys to focus on the deeper ones that are going to help them with the content of the actual paper. So I want to see at least 3 of them kind of like that. So once you have that, I'm not going to go on because I don't want you guys to have to keep seeing that, or I don't want to drag out this video. You're going to hit save as. You're going to save it to your excuse me, you're going to save it to your computer. So you can, personal narrative examples, student C, and then maybe you just add in review. Whatever you want to put on there, you save it. So then we're going to go back to, we're going to go back here, and we are going to, oops, I never technically opened it up. And, aha, here it is. So then we're going to reply to the thread, and you can make sure you're polite, even if you're like, oh my gosh, that personal narrative sucked. Obviously don't say that. You can just say something like, hi, student C, thanks for letting me read your personal narrative. Here is my feedback. Let me know if you have any questions. And then you can put your name. And then obviously, if you really did like their personal narrative, write something. It's always nice to have some positive feedback too, but if you have nothing nice to say, I guess just don't say anything at all. Or if you don't have a lot of time, that's fine too. So you put that on there, and then what you want to do is add attachment, and you're going to upload what you just did. So you're going to find, go down, personal narrative, well, course, no, I can't find it. I don't know if it's, I think it's because I didn't close it out. So, hang on 1 second. Sorry guys. Save as. Oh, I didn't put it in the right place. Save. Alright. So now we'll go back. So this is, I guess this is good to see if you forget to, and then if you do that, you just gotta close it and open it again, and then scroll down, and there we go. The review, you upload it, and there it is, and then post it. And make sure, obviously, you want to post it by Saturday, the reply, because not only for your own benefit, because that's the only way you get credit, but also then each student has all day Sunday to look at the reviews and to make changes accordingly, which is why I set it up that way. So that is how you review another person's paper, and if you've watched this video and you're still totally confused, then shoot me an email or give me a call. Alright, talk to you guys later.